Could a major change happen at the Mystery Lodge? Big changes are coming to Knott's Berry Farm, as well as preparations for Knott's Merry Farm. That's right, we are back here at the farm to give you guys some awesome updates and also a huge announcement for you guys. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. So not only do they have, look at that, they got the frosted snowman right there. They have everything is starting little by little to be put away. They have the GTA, the fire engine right there. But also every bit of Knott's Scary Farm is going away. But the funny thing is, it says the big poison is right there. Again, the Skelly's out of the way. Scary Farm is about pretty much done now. And they got preparations are now underway for Merry Farm. Once Scary Farm was over, one of the best annual events by far. I would say ranked number 2 next to Queen Mary Dark Harbor this year. It was absolutely incredible. I was here for the final day and I was actually at Goring 20s so much more than I was at other scare zones, but I was able to actually see, again, when you come to Knott's Scary Farm for the final time, you gotta pick which scare zone you want, because the finale on each of the scare zones are very unique. And I was actually privileged and able to see the ending of the Goring 20s, and man, that was amazing. Every single one of them did a fantastic job. It was great to see my friends scare acting, my friends just having fun, dancing. It was cool. The entire atmosphere was infectious. That's why I love Knott's Scary Farm more than almost any other theme park there is. There was some hiccups. I would say the main pros, the scare acting, the atmosphere, but the main cons for me in general is the fact that they stopped the filming inside the mazes, which was it was a bummer. There's been a lot of videos surfacing online on social media of people inside the mazes. So again, are you guys enforcing them? Are you guys not? Talked about that before. The other con as well too is the inconsistency of the costume guideline. I saw someone that was dressed as a WWE character walking around and taking a photo or two, and they basically deemed that not good and they kicked that character out. But I was here for my wife's birthday on the 30th, and every single person dressed in a costume from head to toe. Like someone was dressed as Plankton all the way down, covering their face and all. But that was okay. So for me in general, Knott's Berry Farm, you have to get more consistent with your guidelines. Before you even walk into Knott's Berry Farm, it was great to see a bunch of Knott's Scary Farm decor, but that has been all pushed away and pushed aside, and bring in Merry Farm, bring in Thanksgiving, the cornucopia of nightmares. But you know what? Everyone keeps saying, you know what? Haunt season is over. The haunt season is technically over, but Halloween is every day. We cannot wait for Krampus Day, the Krampus Knot, dude. But as soon as we walk in, there is no more Skellies right there. We get this prepped up and ready to go with Santa's sleigh and some Yuletide awesomeness. So one of the biggest changes coming to Knott's Berry Farm is the ride lockers. Now myself and my community members have been voicing our concerns and our complaints regarding the ride lockers. All you guys have commented on one of my videos regarding the ride locker situation, and Knott's Berry Farm has listened. Knott's Berry Farm has officially changed the ride locker policy now to having 2 free hours. Pretty much like how Universal Studios does it. Every additional hour is $2. The scaffolding has been put together. It's pretty cool. The markings that they have here for north, south, east, west, northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast. But I did see some updates. They actually are getting prepped and ready to go for the stairs that they actually are going to be putting up here. The very center part, you can definitely see it's all gated up there, and possibly so no one can actually fall in there at night. But these ropes, man, they're really making sure nobody stands on these stairs, dude. Possibly for safety. I don't think their tree's going to be big. I think it's going to have a different look to it. All right, guys, back in operation. It's the Timber Mountain Log Ride, no longer the Hootenanny. Look at that, everyone's having their fun. So yes, preparations are underway here at the Calico Mine Stage. They took everything out from Carnival de Grotesque, and now it is home for the holidays. They have got part of the house. Now, what's actually pretty cool about this house, it's on wheels. So this house actually opens up to where you can see the inside of the house. Slowly but surely they're getting there, but it's getting to be a massive overhaul throughout the entire park. They actually have the scaffolding up here as well too. Starting to be a massive turnaround from Knott's Scary Farm. All right, so the gourds are still here at the fountain. Also, Kevin is still employed by Scary Farm. So as we're this high up, I want to showcase this. No more Mesmer. This is the last probably scene you're going to see of Mesmer until it's demolished. So Cordy's Corner is getting all prepped up for the holidays now, but there is a giant cloth wall right here that they're getting all prepped up for the holidays. So the very front of Cordy's Corner, you can definitely see more of the nutcrackers. They're starting to get that more overlay. So cool to be at the boardwalk or extended boardwalk with Mr. Boysen.
Still have this set up at Origins, Curse of Calico. They still have this facade set up, but you guys know the Wilderness Barn is now going to be home to Santa Claus and Santa Snoopy.
Look at it, here we go. Yeah. All right, Pony Express. Could a major change happen at the Mystery Lodge? I mean, there is someone there right now that is measuring the entire pier. Oh my gosh. I mean, Grimoire is pretty much done. They announced its final run, but there's someone measuring and writing down measurements for that entire pier. Are they gonna possibly see about tearing down that entire section and redoing it? I mean, we're all unsure about this now. I mean, is the Mystery Lodge gonna stand? We don't know for sure yet. That is big, big news. If they are going to be demoing the Mystery Lodge, I mean, what are they going to be bringing next year? Major renovations are in place right now for MonteZOOMa. Now, I don't know if it's called Forbidden Fortress or just MonteZOOMa's Revenge or MonteZOOMa, but there's a lot of renovations being done now. It is so great. The launch system is now being put in place. The electrical system is starting to be put in place, and the front queue lines are being put in place. And but man, there is a lot of hustle and bustle around here. There's a lot, like all the painted lines on the floor, but there is a lot of renovations now for MonteZOOMa. Now we can start getting more excited. So walking around Camp Snoopy, all the harvest stuff is being pretty much done. There's no more harvest stuff. Peppermint Patty's Candy Shop, I think it would be a perfect place for them to actually put Santa Snoopy a meet and greet right there where they can take photos. Again, they can still monetize on the photos, but that would be a perfect spot right there. At the Beagle Acres, for this time Christmas, it looks like they're actually opening up where that giant Christmas tree is gonna be at, which is, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be amazing. I wish they would bring Charlie Brown's Christmas tree there. That would be a plus. It looks like some preparation are being put in place at the Beagle Acres. Currently, the Flying Ace is not in operation today. So they're actually, currently right now, they are working on the attraction. It should be up pretty soon. I guess when you build it, they don't come. Josh was right. Chastain was right, dude. It's funny. I was actually walking over here. People are literally parking their strollers right in front of Sierra Sidewinder when it says no stroller parking. There is stroller parking here. Have a big announcement to share with you guys. A big announcement. I was grateful, and I thank Knott's Berry Farm for this. I just got word in that Knott's Berry Farm invited me back out for my very first time as media for Knott's Merry Farm. So I always do a giant food review or food guide to Knott's Merry Farm. This year, I'm gonna try as much food as I possibly can. So I'll be here on November 21st for opening day. If you guys totally enjoyed this video, give it an awesome thumbs up. Hype this video up as much as possible. Be sure to subscribe because we have so much holiday adventures coming your way this year. And now we are onward to the next fun adventure. I will see you guys at Universal Studios because we're gonna do some Grinchmas updates as well as Anime Pasadena. Let's go.